Dragon Nest is touted as being one of the greatest PvPvE MMORPGs in the entire genre. The remnants of the community, including players that quit many years ago, continue to claim that no MMO does PvP better. And while I never got to play Dragon Nest during its peak, providing me absolutely no insight into the validity of this claim, I can attest to the game being a fun title with some great quality action combat. Comparable to Black Desert or Vindictus? Hardly, but a quality system nonetheless. So when Park Jung-sik, the CEO of Hound 13, who was also responsible for Dragon Nest, revealed his studio's latest game, titled Dragon Sword, to the world with a full trailer, players kinda lost it. This is the spiritual successor to Dragon Nest, an MMO that has been in a stagnant state for more than a decade, with some of the best looking action combat in an anime game and multiplayer comparable to an MMO. Yeah, don't take my word for it here. Instead, here's a clip from my stream just yesterday where we all watched it together. Before we go ahead and take a look at the trailer though, I do want to take a moment here to thank each and every single one of our patrons over on Patreon. You guys are all incredible, and I will strive not to disappoint you all in 2023. Also, not only do we stream over on Twitch every weekend, but we also have a Discord. The link to that is in the pinned comment below. You're welcome to come on over, join, and become a part of this community. How many of you played Dragon Nest? How many of you enjoyed Dragon Nest? Because there is a new game coming out called Dragon Sword that is developed by the same studio that developed Dragon Nest. And we're gonna take a look at the trailer for it. Can I just point out real quick, this game already has me sold on the fact that you can directly interact with your environments, you can scale, you can glide, but you can also dive completely and explore underwater. And it has a functional mount system, and it's open world. And it looks beautiful. And it looks like there are a bunch of different people playing here, together, cooperatively. The combat in this looks absolutely incredible. For an anime game? Jesus. You can't not be hyped after you see this. Look at all those people playing together, dude. Is this gonna be like what Tower of Fantasy should have been if it were actually good? The fact that it's made by the people that made Dragon Nest, though, means that it is going to have absolutely fantastic combat. Potentially PvP, too. Like, if Blue Protocol isn't careful, this is gonna give it a run for its money. I wonder, is this just a dungeon or is that a raid? And are these, like, created characters, or is this more like a gacha game? Dude, chat, that is absolutely gorgeous. The combat in this game is incredible. I haven't seen an anime game with combat that looks this good yet. I genuinely haven't. You can scale the monsters. The special effects look absolutely incredible. The character models are stunning. My God. Man, a Genshin clone? Shut up. This is not a Genshin clone. Man, I know that's gonna be the comment section though, right? Genshin clone. The fact that it actually says it's Dragon Nest though. So, there we have it. That is the sequel, I guess, the spiritual successor to Dragon Nest. Now, admittedly, little is known about the game currently. Is it an MMO? We sure saw a whole lot of players running around the large world together, engaging enemies, running dungeons, and what seemed to be raids. If not, is it going to offer a multiplayer experience that more closely resembles Dragon Nest, Soul Worker, PSO2, Vindictus? That unfortunately is also unconfirmed. The game is labeled as an online action role-playing game, sharing the same term as Lost Ark and Blue Protocol, but at the same time, also as Genshin Impact. We know the game is going to launch cross-platform, much like Genshin, like Tower of Fantasy, like Wuthering Waves, on PC, Android, and iOS devices. Will this inhibit the game? Possibly, but given the quality of games of this specific type, it's unlikely. This game looks gorgeous and definitely looks like it has exceptional quality combat, which is to be expected given the studio behind it. Unfortunately, there is no confirmed release date for Dragon Sword as of January 2023. They also haven't confirmed whether the game is going to have a simultaneous global launch or not. Will it be releasing globally? It should. More details about its beta and full release will be made available as the year goes on. My hope is that it is a true full MMO, but at the same time, it probably won't end up being. I can only hope though. Now, if you're interested in other new MMOs that are coming though, I got you covered with 2 different videos on screen right now. One featuring a list of every MMO releasing this month, and one featuring a list of what I think the best MMOs were at the time 2022 ended, sorted by individual categories.